Where's Santa going? Next stop, Param Param Paramaribo Suriname. Dude, I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, it's probably me being the ignorant gringo American, but I didn't know this I didn't know this country existed. Hello, everybody. Today we're doing a Star Wars character tier list. Pretty bonkers, I know. And to get us started, instead of yelling at the Phantom Menace, we're gonna do this. Now, if this image triggers you, this video is probably not for you. Okay, a few rules. No High Republics, I'm not caught up with it yet. No EU characters because there's just so many. There's just so many. And only canon characters. So we're only doing canon characters, and mostly from the movies, shows, and games. There's a couple comic exclusive characters on here, but for the most part, it is just exclusively the movies, shows, and games. So that out of the way, start with a comic character, 000. Give him a C tier. You know, he's actually no B tier. He's a lot of fun. He's not like, you know, like a deep character, but he's just not a lot of fun. Forlom, E tier. I don't dislike Forlom by any means. Forlom just like he has never really done anything character-wise for me. By the way, I'm gonna go this a little faster than the Transformers design video because there's like 230 characters here. Ayla Secura, C tier. She's all right. She's fine. She's mostly cool in the EU with the like Republic comic series, but in canon she hasn't really done much. Akbar, C tier as well. In Legends he's cool, but in canon, actually I take that back. In canon he's all right too. He's okay in the Clone Wars, but for the most part he's just kind of the meme character. Holdo, Admiral Holdo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm also just kidding again. Middle of the road, C tier. Now, I probably personally love The Last Jedi, but Holdo, I was always just kind of like, yeah, she's cool. I don't think she's amazing. She's just solid. You know, she's a solid character. Solid character. Next up, we have Admiral Monty, aka Man Who Gets Choked. The man who inspired 1,000 choke fetishes. I hope not. Don't choke people, please. I guess E tier. Actually, you know, not E tier. Actually, you know what? D tier. E tier. I was gonna put him in E tier. By the way, let me rephrase this. Actually, put Forlom in no opinion because I don't really have too much of an opinion on like his design. Because E and F are like, you know, I don't like the character or like whatever. Actually, let me just clarify here. Don't care. Yeah. No opinion and don't care, I think, are different enough, right? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're like the same. Sorry, Forlom. Admiral Motti only gets D tier because this man had like the balls to stand up to Vader. Like at this point in New Hope, Vader's killed like 1 trillion Jedi, and this dude's just like, I'm gonna talk shit to him. Man has balls. Gotta respect that. Admiral Pietz. I actually like Pietz. He's kind of a goof in Return of the Jedi, but for the most part, you know, he's solid. Radis, Admiral Radis, C tier as well. A lot of C tiers so far. I mean, Radis is cool, you know. I think he appears in a novel, but I don't think I read the novel he's in. I could be wrong. He might not be in any novel, unless you want to count the Rogue One novelization. But for his appearance in Rogue One, he was cool. Admiral Trench. I actually really like Admiral Trench. Admiral Trench is like such a weird character. I like him a lot. He doesn't really do too much, so you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put him in the C tier. All these guys. but like I just love the spider arms he got. I like the his voice. I like the whole like ship captain thing he's got going on there. It's just cool character. Callus, B tier. It is such. I love Callus in the first 3 seasons, especially season 3 of Rebels. But they really dropped the ball out of season 4. They gave him that fucking awesome new design, and they didn't really do anything with him. He shows up in like the first episode briefly, the second episode briefly, and it doesn't return until like the last 3 episodes. Like even then, he doesn't do anything like that special, from what I remember. Ahsoka, I mean, come on, A tier. I'm not gonna pretend I was always a huge fan of her. In season 1, even to this day, I'm just kind of like, it's just kind of annoying. Season 2, even. But you know, season 3 onwards, I think she's great. Great in Rebels, good Mandalorian. Do I agree that we've there's a lot of her? Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't really have as much of an issue with her appearing in everything that like other people do. Like I know there are some people who like get really mad, like, oh great, now Ahsoka's in this and that and that. For the most part, as long as it makes sense in like the plot, I'm fine with it. So yeah, that's my opinion. I wasn't originally gonna separate Anakin and Darth Vader, but I know people would get like mad at me because people really like treat them as different characters. But yeah, Anakin S tier. There's not really much to say. I mean, I honestly I don't like him in the prequel films. I don't like him in the prequel films at all, really. But Matt Lanter's performance in the Clone Wars and like all that kind of stuff, even the Republic comic series, which is Legends, fantastic. I love him. Great. Let me move AP5. B tier. AP5 is so fucking funny. He's just a great, funny character. Again, a genuine shame that he got sidelined in season 4. He doesn't even do anything in season 4. He's like, he makes a background cameo, and I think Crawler Commandeers. I think that's literally his only appearance in season 4. It's really shitty. Ventress, A. Love Ventress. She's great. A lot of people don't like Dark Disciple. I really like Dark Disciple. She's great in that. It's great in the show. Republic comic series is great. You know, it's awesome. What else can you say about her? Aunt Beru. I have no opinion on Aunt Beru. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got burned alive. Aura Singh. D tier. I've honestly never really found Aura Singh that interesting. I've always just kind of been like, yeah, she's like, you know, the sniper badass lady. I don't know. She was fine in season 2 of the Clone Wars, I guess, but she was like trained Boba Fett, and she like makes out with Hondo, and everyone's like, what the heck? But yeah, she's fine. I don't really mind that they kill her off, just like I mentioned in Solo. Just whatever. A lot of people are gonna get mad at me for this. Babu Freak is just, I hate him. I don't think he's funny. I'm sorry. Bail Organa? Honestly, D tier. I've always found Bail Organa kind of bland. Like, not in a bad way. He's just kind of, I don't know. Maybe he's like really cool in like a novel I haven't read or something like that, but like for the most part, I've always just kind of been like, yeah, he's just kind of like, you know, the do-good senator that's like, I want the rebels and I want peaceful and ever, and he gets fucking vaporized. Barriss, A. Honestly, if it wasn't for the season 5 finale of Barriss, would be like D tier. No, not D tier, like C tier. I wouldn't care. D tier, C tier, whatever. But like, because of the finale, I love what they did with the character. I want to see what they do with her more. Like Filoni mentioned that he has a plan for her back in, I think, 2016, 2017, but we haven't seen her at all. We haven't even heard like a mention of her. I really hope her ending isn't just like, after Order 66, Vader went into the prison and was like, I'm gonna kill you. But I mean, I have seen people say like, why would Vader want to work with somebody who like framed Ahsoka? And I can get that. You know, so this probably is like a chance to kill her. Baze or Boz? I'm gonna say Baze because that sounds funnier. Baze Malbus. putting in D tier because I don't really agree with a lot of the criticisms of Rogue One where the characters were like undeveloped. I agree with some of them, like Jyn or so and stuff, which I'll get to. But Bay's one of the ones I agree with. Like, he just kind of was like the heavy duty of the guys. He just wasn't really there. His death's awesome though. I love his death. Not a bad character by any means. But he just doesn't do too much for me. Bazine Natal. Besides being hot, there's like nothing about her, so no opinion. I mean, she is in that, like, she is in like some comic or whatever where she's like tracking the Falcon. She like hangs out with like IG-88 and whatever, but I haven't read that. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about her. She has like a short story, I think, too. But if you guys don't remember her, she's the one that's like she tells the First Order that's Rey and etc. are on Takodana. I love BB-8. BB-8's amazing. This is a BB-8 hate-free zone. BB-9E though. Hey. BB-9E is just such a, like, he's a nothing character. He's barely in The Last Jedi, and he's like debatably the worst hero in Battlefront 2. But I just love the idea. Actually, you know what? I take that back. You know what? Fuck him. Because he's a snitch. He sees them infiltrating the Supremacy in The Last Jedi, and he's like, nope, I'm snitching. Fuck this dude. Stitch. Yeah, stitches get snitches. That's the phrase. BD1. BD1's getting C tier. I was gonna put him in B tier, but because there's no way to like cancel the animation of you like every time you like open a locker or a box or whatever, or crates, whatever you want to call them, you have to go through that entire animation with him like jumping onto whatever. And that got like tiring for a while. Bendu. Yeah, you know, we'll put the Bendu in B tier. But the Bendu is really interesting. I was gonna say I hope we see more from him, but I don't think we need to see more of him. I think we got what we need. He's just like a big dude that just kind of chills out and does whatever. I like the Force Storm thing he does. I like how he trolls Thrawn. It's good. Bib Fortuna, besides looking gross, he always looks wet. He always looks wet. It's terrible. It's terrible. No opinion on him though. Biggs. Really relying on the EU for this one. Biggs in canon hasn't really done too much, as far as I know. But in Legends, he's alright. He's solid. Bly. I wasn't even going to put Bly on here originally, but I'm going to put Bly in C tier. And he only gets C tier because honestly, I'd probably put him in like D. Honestly, probably E or probably E tier, honestly. Or no, probably D tier because D tier's like the whatever one. But because he doesn't really have much of a character to him, he's just kind of like, you know, soldier, which is fine. But in Legends, I don't think it's like this in canon, but in Legends, I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think he, like, his platoon, not platoon, but like his, like, you know, the Star Corps that he like leads was like they really hated Ayla Secura because of like I think her, like, their platoon or whatever you want to call them, division, battalion, whatever, suffered like some of the highest casualty rates in the war, and for that reason, like, he just fucking hated her. If that's the case, if that, I'm pretty sure that's him. It's either him or Bakaro. I'm pretty sure it's Bly. But for that reason, put him in C tier because I like that element. So I wish we I hope that is made canon. Bo-Katan, A tier. Come on, how can you not love Bo-Katan? She's great. Very weird to me that she spanks Ahsoka in her like first appearance. It's very very strange. Boba Fett. If you were to ask me what my thoughts on Boba Fett were like not even a year, like 2 years ago, probably put in D tier, honestly. I even in Legends, I've never really cared about Boba Fett. He's been like whatever, you know. If we were going by like the movies, he'd be like E tier. Legends probably be, you know, probably Legends included, probably be like C tier. but because with the new stuff in canon with the Mandalorian and all that kind of stuff, put an A tier. I love what they're doing with the character now. They've made him very interesting with the whole honorable thing. It's cool. Rook. Right, what's his first name? Oh, Bodhi. That's right, Bodhi Rook. I actually liked Bodhi Rook. Maybe I'm just like a sucker for like spies and whatever, or not even spies, like whistleblowers. Yeah, I always like Bodhi Rook. I don't know why. Like, I agree. His character wise, he's not as developed as say like Cassian or the blind guy. I forget his name. I'll look it up in a second. I always forget his name, which is funny because he's like my favorite character from Rogue One. Besides Krennic, I love Krennic. But yeah, I've always liked him. I know he's just good. Boyle's going in D tier. Boyle's just kind of like whatever. Like, everyone talks about like the Waxer and Boyle thing in season 1 of the Clone Wars, the incidents on Ryloth, but no one ever actually talks about the Boyle portions of it, because he doesn't really do anything. He just kind of stands around and it's like, okay, Waxer's just gonna do whatever. Boyle's whatever. Boss Nass, come on. I mean, he's the king. S tier. Boss. B tier. Boss is cool. In canon, he has done absolutely nothing besides like cameo in Witches in the Mist. Oh, the Mist, which is whatever it was, season 3 basically of Clone Wars. But of course, the whole Commando game, the novels, you know, he's great in those. Gotta give him that. Bosk, C tier. Bosk is I mean, I honestly don't have much to say. I mean, it's kind of like Boss or whatever, or like Biggs, or like it's mostly I'm relying off legend stuff. In canon, he's okay. He's like whatever in the Clone Wars. He's cool in the Bounty Hunters comic that's been releasing. So there's that. Who we on now? Brom Titus. Oh, God. This guy. I'll put this guy in B tier, not because he's like, I don't think he deserves being B tier. I just feel so bad for him. This dude begins as like the captain of like a experimental ship in season 2 of Rebels. I think it's Stealth Strike. And when he gets like, you know, destroyed or whatever, then he gets like demoted to like a commanding officer and whatever, and then it's Reclam Station. That's where he is. He gets like demoted down to Reclam Station, where he just kind of chills there, like basically a place that just destroys Y-wings, whatever. And then that place gets destroyed. He again gets demoted to like guarding this like base or whatever. And he's just at this point he's like, I never want to see the Rebels again. I want to retire. I hate everything. And then he dies. He gets blown up. It's terrible. I feel so bad for him. Except he is a fascist, though, so I don't feel too bad for him. BT1? C tier. BT1's kind of like 000, where like they're just a lot of fun, but 000 can talk. BT cannot. C21 High Singer. D tier, I guess. I don't want to put him in E tier because E tier. I don't know. I don't feel right putting him in E tier. In D tier, he's all right. He's whatever, I guess. He doesn't really have much of a character. He's just kind of like, I am robots. I am IG-88, but not IG-88. You know, he's fine. I think they were gonna use him in the original Vader comic, like the 2015 run, because he shows up in that briefly, but they don't actually like use him outside of his like brief appearance in that. Kind of weird. C-3PO. I love C-3PO. C-3PO is the gay icon of Star Wars. Iconic character. Love him. Chopper. How can you not love Chopper? Chopper's just such a douche. He's just such an asshole. I was so happy when he showed up in the Bad Batch. I was so hyped to see Chopper's kill count go up higher. I think Chopper has the highest kill count of all the characters from Rebels. Cad Bane. Oh, please be in Book of Boba Fett. Please, 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 please. Oh, sweet God. Dude, I literally screamed when he showed up at Bad Batch. That was most hyped thing in the world. I'm so hyped. Love Cat Bane. Cal? E tier. He's dumb. That joke didn't even work, because I put him in F tier and I said E tier. S tier. Cal's great. Cal's awesome. I was a little skeptical because the actor that plays him is Jerome. That's not his name, Jerome, but plays Jerome in Gotham. And while I've never actually watched like a single episode of Gotham, because I just don't care, the stuff I've seen of Jerome and that I thought was cringe, like really cringe. And so I was a little worried, like, is he gonna be good? But no, he's not good. He's fantastic. He's a fantastic character. I don't know his actor's name, but he's fantastic in it. Great. Panica. Put him in D tier. Put him in D tier. He's solid. He's a solid character. I've always liked Panica. I don't know why. I think it's because I always felt bad for him, because like, it's really weird. But in like the third level of Lego Star Wars, he's just kind of like after Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon show up, he's like the character that just no one plays as. Like everyone's either gonna play as Queen Amidala or Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan. Nobody's picking Panica. I just feel bad for him. Tarpals. Yeah, like, I don't like the Gungans, except Boss Nass, of course. I don't like the Gungans, and I think it is a little weird that he was able to, like, take down Grievous. Granted, he lost the fight, but he was, like, you know, not suicide, sacrifice, or something like that. Did they say suicide? I don't think they did, because I don't think they could say suicide on the Cartoon Network. But yeah, he's whatever. God, Gina Carino. Awful human being aside, E tier. Yeah, like, putting aside how awful of a human being she is, comment section, don't go defending her, because I don't care. I'm not gonna read it. I don't care. I mean, you're just wrong, so just like I don't care. But oh, I got so many triggered comments now from that. But even then, like her character, Cara Dune, she's just always been kind of like to me. Like she was whatever in season 1, but that was just it. She's like whatever in season 1. Then in season 2, she like her whole thing's like you do like the half smirk and like you act cocky and you're like, oh, I'm tough or whatever. I just don't care. Don't care. E tier. Cardinal, A tier. Love Cardinal. How can you not love Cardinal? Cardinal's like one of the 2 novel characters I have on here because I love him so much. He's just a great character. Seriously, everyone go read the Phasma novel. It's so good. Cardinal's fantastic. The Phasma novel doesn't even feel like a Star Wars novel. It only feels like a Star Wars novel when Cardinal's around, and those parts are also fantastic. It's just a great book. Cassian, B tier. With the show, probably S tier, but the show is not out yet, so B tier. Cassian's great. Love the morally gray aspect of his character. Like he's just kind of like, I'll do whatever to win, whatever. Just cool. Seer. Yeah, Seer's B tier. I don't dislike Seer at all. She's good. Fine character. She does her thing. I do like how she's like really upset. Like, has like PTSD from like selling out younglings and all that. That's really fucked up. She's a great character. I can't wait to see more of her in Fallen Order. I have a feeling she's gonna die in Fallen Order 2 though. Just I think. Chance Syndulla. I say Syndulla. That's Syndulla. Put him in B tier. He's great. You know what, actually? Yeah, we'll put him in A tier. Because with the Bad Batch. He was good in Clone Wars. He was really good in Rebels. But Bad Batch, I think, Bad Batch is like my favorite version of him. He's great. Version, as if like they're different characters. Oh, this is... Look, I like Chewbacca. He's funny. I like him. But there's only so much, like, character you can have for, like, someone who you can't understand ever. Like, he's fun. He's a funny character. You know, it's sad when he's sad. You know, you feel whatever. Like when in Force Awakens when he sees Han die and he roars and he gets enraged, you feel horrible for him. And the Rise of Skywalker, when he realizes that outside of Lando, all of his friends are dead, he starts like collapses to the ground and starts crying. You feel horrible for him. But like overall, I mean, like out of the original cast, he's just my least favorite. I mean, you're gonna have the least favorite of all the cast, like the main like crews, but you know, I'm just like Chewbacca at all. I don't love him. All right, then we have Chirrut Imwe. I'm pronouncing that wrong probably, but he's great. He's great. He's great. I could see this dude showing up in Bad Batch. Honestly, he's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like how it's kind of like, you know, does he have the Force? Does he not? Oh, no, he does have the Force. He does have the Force. But it's like, it's not like the Jedi level. It's like some other thing. I forget. I don't know. Sid is the weakest link in the entire show in Bad Batch. I don't like dislike her. I just like her presence, if that makes any sense. Like when you know it's a Sid episode, you know you're like, okay, so it's not gonna be like it's gonna be like a 7 out of 10 at max. You know, it's Sid's not too big on her. Sorry, Cobb Vanth. Cobb Vanth's great. Cobb Vanth's really great. I think he'll show up in not Bad Batch. I think he'll show up in Book of Boba Fett, but just with his one appearance in Mandalorian and his appearances in the Aftermath trilogy, he's great. Great character. Now why do I put Cody in D? It's because I don't look. I love his armor. His armor's great. But his armor's not his character. Like, what's his character? Like, I've had talks with people on Twitter about this before, and people have been like, he's like the leader of the whatever battalion. He fought in Geonosis and Utapau and Ryloth and whatever. It's like, yeah, you're just naming things he's done, but like, what's his character like? You know, his character's just soldier man, and that's fine. Like, it's fine to have characters that are just like soldier, but like, I never got the hype. Like, I've seen some tier lists where people have been like fucking like S tier, A tier. And I guess, you know, everything's subjective, and like if you know if you think he's an S tier character, that's fine. That's you know, fine. More power to you. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Commander Cody. The siege goes well. With our continued barrage, their shields should be down in 3 months.
But we've been here a month already.
Yes, sir. We're right on schedule.
Now, on the same, Coleman Trebar, on the other hand, Genuine King, may he rest in peace, best character. Count Dooku. Count Dooku. If I was a kid writing this, a kid me would put him in E tier. I don't know why. I never liked Dooku as a kid. As an adult, I love Dooku. He's fantastic. He is weirdly like the most morally gray Sith in like the films. Like, it's really weird. Like, he's a bad dude, don't get me wrong, but I would say he's like if there's like a scale, like over here's the dark side, over here's the light side, I feel like he'd be like here, which is still pretty heavy dark side, but like, you know, it's closer than like Palpatine or even Maul for that matter, or Vader, well, Vader and A New Hope and Empire and Sith. Yeah. Crosshair's great character. I'm so happy he didn't join back with the team in the end of Bad Batch season 1. I'm so happy they're sticking with this, like, you know, he's like the bad guy. It's just such a great thing for them to do. It's such a great, I just love it. It's such a cool thing to do. He's a great character. Dio, S tier. I don't know what it is, but you see, like the Coleman Trebar thing, Boss Nasty, and other memes, haha. But like, I love Dio. I love Dio so much. It's not a meme. Dio's so good. I feel so bad. Like when he shows up, at like Ray like tries to touch him, he backs off like danger, like whatever. See, The dude gets hit. Like, the dude's like, he has PTSD from being abused. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. I hope Dio's okay. Maul's my second favorite Star Wars character of all time. Film-wise, he's just whatever, but like Clone Wars and Rebels, goddamn dude, goddamn dude, Sam Witwer like nails it. He blows it out of the park, blows it out of the park. You blow baseballs out of the park. You knock it out of the park. It's great. Love him. Love Ball. Same with Vader. Got to put Vader in S tier. The same character as Anakin, but we're counting them as different characters. Whatever. Great character. Great. No, great. Del Meeko, E. Actually, real quick, I used to think Maul wasn't able to use the Force for whatever reason. When I was a kid, I just like at the playground playing Star Wars or whatever, I'd be like, if you're playing as Maul, you can't use the Force. Because I didn't think in the movies he used the Force, but he does use the Force. He Force jumps and he throws shit at Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon during the fight. So I was an idiot. Idiots. Everyone, create a time machine and go kick 8-year-old me's ass. E tier though, Del Meeko. I don't like Del Meeko. Look. It's 2021. 2022 maybe when you're watching this. And simp is like a dead word, and I don't like the word simp. I don't like, and it's not because like, ooh, it's offensive. It's not offensive or anything like that. I don't like a lot of these internet slang words. I just think they're dumb, and a lot of people misuse them. But Del Meeko was a simp. His entire existence is like, I didn't. What are your thoughts? I didn't. Like, Del. I get it. She's your commanding officer, but like, dude. Back up, brother. Give her some space. Oh my lord. Dengar, C tier. Who doesn't love Dengar? Well, I mean, apparently not me, because they put him in C tier. But like, Dengar's great. You know, he's great in the EU, great in the comics. Oh, he is in the Clone Wars. That's right. He's in like 2 episodes of the Clone Wars. And I'm pretty sure he's dead. Because there's one dude in Rise of Skywalker that's like strongly hinted to be him. And he looks disgusting. Like, I'll put him on the screen right now. He's disgusting looking. And it's hinted that that's actually Dengar. And he's on Kajimi or whatever. And, like, you know, Kajimi blows up. So, there's, like, a decent chance he might be dead. Which, if that's the case, like, good. I mean, if I looked like that, I wouldn't want to live either. Dexter Jester. Come on. How can you not? It's the man, the myth, the legend. How can you hate him? Now we got a genuine S. I love Din Djarin. I love everything about the character. I mean, Pedro Pascal's a king. I mean, come on, how can you hate him? But I mean, Din Djarin's just great. I don't really. I mean, what else is there to say? He's just a great character. I love watching him like break out of the cult brainwashing. It's good. It's good. DJ's annoying to me because I love what he represents. Like his lesson with Finn, like his lesson that he teaches Finn is great in The Last Jedi. But that's really all we get. I mean, there's like the one-shot comic with him in it, but like that's just like a nothing comic that never. Like, let's be real here. Those like tie-in one-shot comics, like the Beckett one, the DJ one, the K2SO and Cassian one. Like for Rogue One, Last Jedi, and Solo, etc. Those are all barely canon. I think even the Cassian K2SO one is actually being retconned for the show. I think. So they're like barely canon anyways. But like DJ, just kind of like I like the lesson he teaches, but like as a character, he's just like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Aphra, great. Aphra's a lot of fun. I would love to see her get a show. She's a lot of fun in the comics. I don't know what to say, but she's just a fun character. I don't think she's super deep, but she's deep. She's deep enough where it's like, you know, you can talk about her and all that. She's good. She is a good character, a very good character. She's an A tier, for that matter. A lot of fun. Lots of fun. Dryden Voss. I actually like Dryden Voss quite a bit. He's just a great character. Like, I know I keep saying that, but he is. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I love those, like, weird red things that show up. They're almost like gills and a weird, like, they just, like, glow when he's angry. Just cool. He also has, like, a very intimidating presence. Like, anytime, like, Solo or, I don't know why I call him Solo, Khan and all that, like, they're all like, around him. You're always like, oh, shit, this dude, he's gonna snap, he's gonna snap. Also, the man's rocking those weird, like, laser brass knuckle ninja weapon things. Not a character trait or anything like that, but that's just cool. Echo. I've always loved Echo. I've always loved Echo since I was a kid. I don't know why. I really don't know why I loved Echo as a kid. I do. I love Echo. So happy he's alive. Love him in Bad Batch. I know he hasn't got enough development in Bad Batch, but he's gotten enough. Like, not enough. Enough that, like it's more than Tech. Like, Tech's the weak link. He doesn't have any, like... I don't think he's had any development in Season 1. Echo's great, though. I love that one scene in, towards the end of the Season 1 where he's, like... It's the episode when they're gonna go rescue Gregor, and they're like, oh, should we go in the... whatever, should probably, like, not do this. And he's like, nah, dude, we gotta do this. I'm not bailing on him, friend. Eli Vento, the only other novel character on here. Great character. Love Eli Vento. Love his... Honestly, his interactions with Thrawn in the first Thrawn book make that book one of my favorite novels of all time. It's honestly why Alliance is... Well, actually, I like Alliances more than I like Treason. But Alliance... but, like, his absence in Alliance was like... Alliance or whatever was very missed. Embo... Embo's just one of those characters that's like, yeah, he's cool. He's cool, but, like, he doesn't really do too much. You know, for that... He's cool. Doesn't do that much. He's just cool. Ketso Anyo, C tier. I like her. Probably be in the Cassian show. Probably be better on that show. ED0? No, I'm sorry. EV99. That's right. This is the torture droid from Return of the Jedi, and then she reappeared, or he, or she, whatever. They reappear in Mandalorian Season 1 and 2, both of them actually. And as the barkeeper, and only putting it in F tier because she was torturing a gonk droid. Fuck you. I really hated Ezra when I was a kid. I shouldn't say a kid. I was like a teen. I was always like, Ezra's whatever. And I think he's still like, but in Season 1, kind of like Ahsoka. But man, dude, in Season 3 onward, even like late Season 2, he's just great. He just gets better and better. Along with Fen Rao. I thought Fen Rao was in Mando Season 2, but then I was Axe Wolves, apparently. Which, dude's name is Axe. That's kind of hardcore. Holy shit, it's a lot more characters. I need to go a little faster. But yeah. He's what I would refer to as a cool character. You know, he's I like how, you know, he's not initially like, oh, I want to join the rebellion. He's just kind of like, they kind of have to like force him. And then he's like, wow, you really earned my respect. Sure, I'll help you out. Like, what if they didn't earn his respect? I mean, it's kind of like, sorry, I'm out. I'm not doing it. Fennec Shand, B tier as well. Really great in The Mandalorian, kind of whatever in Bad Batch, but Book Boba Fett, I have high hopes for her. You know, she's 58. Lady who plays her, she's 50. Dude, she looks like she's like 28. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. She looks like fantastic for her age. It's crazy. Fifth brother was always the weak. Well, besides like eighth brother, but like fifth brother is just. I've always found him to be boring and kind of dumb. I have like no evidence for this, but like I've always thought he was like the brute of the group, besides like the ninth sister. Where he doesn't really have too much like, you know, super big force abilities. He's just kind of like a decent duelist, you know, like a Juggernaut kind of thing. Finn. I love Finn. Finn kind of got sidetracked in The Last Jedi. I agree with that, but overall, I love his character. I love his character in all three films. I think John Boyega has a perfect performance as him. And I want to see a Finn Disney Plus show where they go to Coruscant and they do the whole Stormtrooper Revolution thing. Because they can still do that. First Order still occupies some of the galaxy. I mean, it's kind of like the Battle of Endor from Return of the Jedi. Like, the war didn't end with that. It ended a year later at the Battle of Jakku. The First Order conflict can end on Coruscant. You know? Just saying. It's possible. Fives. Oh, my boy Fives, man. He didn't die for nothing. Fives had a king. You gotta love him. You gotta love Fives. Fixer. Yeah, same with Boss. Fixer's great. Oh god, Nines. Or what's his name? It's not Nines. Well, it's his nickname. F9. FN2199. The traitor guy. Put him in B tier. Actually, no. Put him in C tier. Character-wise, he's just nothing. But, like, you gotta love, like, the blind loyalty this dude has. He's like, traitor! He can just shoot him. Just throws everything down. And he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Just like this fucking spinning stick. You gotta respect it. Fox. D tier. Same with Cody. He's just got like cool armor and whatever. I saw like a gay artwork of Fox and Quinlan Voss the other day, which is fine. I don't have an issue. I mean, why would you have an issue with it, you know? But like, it just kind of took me by surprise. I'm like, do people ship Fox with Quinlan Voss? Like, they never interact with each other. Like, they're never ever on screen with each other. It's really weird. Not judging you if you do. Just surprised me. Frisk. Honestly, to be honest with you, the pilot, the main outside the trader guy who joins the Rebels, I forget his name at the moment. I don't really care for many of the Rebel characters in Squadrons, but Frisk was cool. I liked Frisk. He was cool. Frog Lady, no opinion, just funny. Galen Erso, in B tier. I mean, in the movies, like whatever, but like the Rogue One novel, not the novelization, the what's it called? The Catalyst. He's great in Catalyst. Gar Saxon. Honestly, D tier. He looks fantastic in Clone Wars. Don't get me wrong, but he was always like, to me, he was just kind of like the generic, like almost like a high school bully-esque kind of character, like a jock character almost in the in Rebels, where he's like, yeah, I'm like the cool guy. I'm like the whatever dude. You know, I'm the MVP. I don't know. I always got that vibe from him in Rebels. He's rocking like a Richard Spencer haircut, a Nazi Richard Spencer haircut. I might add, in Clone Wars. But armor-wise, he's cool. Not Galen. Not Garrick. Not Garrick. Hold on. Here's Garrick. Garrick Versio. C tier. Blind loyalty will always result in death. That's the lesson with him. Grievous, B tier. Actually, no, A tier, because like the Clone Wars, like in Legends, Grievous is like fantastic. In canon, he's just cool. Like in canon, outside of like the Age of Republic comic issue where he like goes to a Jedi temple and has like a vision or whatever, we don't really get too much of it, like his story. For the most part, he's just kind of like, I show up in the Clone Wars and get my ass kicked for the most part. Admiral Hawks, C tier, he's fine. I like how he killed his dad. That's kind of fucked up. I do like how he's the spy. I like that. I wish they did more of that. I also like when he like shouts, "I'm the spy." It's such a weird line read. I love it. It's kind of like a pathetic Grand Moff Tarkin in a way. Pride, don't care for Pride. Pride to me was I didn't see a purpose to Pride, to be honest with you. Veers. This isn't a meme. Like, I'm not doing like the meme because for Veers watch or whatever on Twitter. He's like a big Star Wars account. I genuinely putting Veers in C tier because I don't know why, but I've always liked Veers too. Like, I've always liked Veers as a kid. I always thought he was cool. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know. Oh my god. rules. Gideon Hask. I actually like Gideon, to be honest with you. I really like when he kills Dell. I like that, like, little, like he snaps at him, like, you betrayed me, or whatever, like, you, whatever. Like, I like that a lot. I think this voice actor had a lot of fun. Did a really good job. Gonky, come on. You have a problem with that? You're just an idiot. Pride, Governor Pride. Not Pride, I'm stupid. Price. I'm stupid, Governor Price. I like Price, too. I put her in B tier. Price is great. She reminds me a lot of Irina Spalkel or something. The chick from Indie 4. What's her name? Grace? Oh, Grace. I always forget about her. I always just forgot about that she existed. I'm sorry. Red Inquisitor. Such an underrated villain. So good. I really hope we get to see more of him. I have, like, no opinion on Greedo. I don't care. My man said he shot first, but he's lying. He didn't. Grief Karga. Maybe it's just like the swag he has. Maybe it's just like the charm. But I love Grief Karga. Grief Karga is great. Gree is standard soldier man, but has like the coolest armor out of like Cody and Fox. Like he's awesome. I love that armor so much. Grease. Yeah, Grease is fine. Grease. You know, actually, I'm gonna put Grease in B tier because I really like his interactions, like on the ship. Now he's just constantly bitching, like whatever. Gregor. I'm gonna put Gregor in C tier because I like Gregor in the Clone Wars and Bad Batch, but I found him kind of annoying in Rebels, which sounds kind of mean to say because I think he's like suffering from some kind of like brain injury in Rebels, and like it's kind of fucked up for me. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Oh boy, Grogu. Eh. I don't dislike Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever. I don't dislike him. I've always been very indifferent, you know. Gunny. Yeah, Gunny's fine. Gunny's fine. I think she's disgusting looking. I think Mimians are horrific. Come on. How can you not have Han Solo in this tier? Well, I'm not gonna even justify that. I mean, come on. What, you gonna argue against that? Hardcase. Come on, my boy Hardcase in C tier, which, you know, sounds mean, but I mean, outside of Delta Squad up here, I mean, that's where all the clones, like, he's piled up in all the rest of the clones. Hardcase is great. Live to fight another day, brother. Live to fight another day. Havana Von Red. Now, on the opposite end, I really liked the Imperials in Squadrons. I really liked all of them. For the most part, they were all great. Von Red especially, I really like her. Hera, come on. How can you not have Hera in S tier? Come on, it's Hera. Heavy. Heavy gets C tier just because he has that amazing line where it's like, do we take prisoners? I don't. Fucking blows it. I love that's great. That's really great. That was like the coolest shit when I was like, God, 8? I was 8 when Rookies came out. God, time flies. Oh my god. Hondo. How can you not have Hondo in S? Hauser. Put in B tier. Hauser better not be dead. We better get more of Hauser. Hauser's great, dude. How can you not love Hauser? Hunter. I really like Hunter. He's kind of like a blank slate kind of character, but I like him. I like him quite a bit. Iden Versio. Really cool in her novel. Cool when she's an Imperial, but like I just don't buy her. I just don't buy her transition into the rebellion so quickly. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I think you were kind of silly to think that if you thought Iden was going to be an Imperial the entire game, like not like defect, you were kind of silly. Like before, like the game, like leading up to the game, because this is Star Wars. Outside of Squadrons, like there hasn't been a single Star Wars game we play as an Imperial and like don't defect at some point, you know. she's just kind of like, I just wish it was done. I just wish it was done better. IG-11, A tier. How can you not love IG-11? IG-88. IG-88 gets C tier exclusively for Legends. In canon, he's just kind of like whatever, but in Legends, he's great. I'm gonna die. What a... I'm in C tier. I feel bad for him. I'm gonna die. That's his name. I'm gonna die. And he does die. He does die. Jabba the Hutt, C tier. I've always just, you know, he's cool, I guess. Same Django, like, I just, like, they're fine. They're cool. They're solid, I guess. I don't love them. I did love Django as a kid, but as I got older, I'm like, he's just kind of, he's mainly, movie-wise, I don't think he's that cool, but, like, I really have a lot of nostalgia for the Bounty Hunter game, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and his comic series where he's like fighting in the Giant Mandalorian War or whatever. It's cool. Open Seasons, that's what it's called. Yeah, he's cool now. Honestly, I forgot, like, when I was making this list, Jonna was one of the last I added because I literally forgot Jonna existed. I'm not meaning that to be mean. I just don't have any opinion on her. I like her bow. I like the hair and I like the bow. That's kind of it. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those Jar Jar apologists. I hate Jar Jar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I grew up the prequels too. I always hated Jar Jar. Jaro Tapal? Cal's Master. D tier, he's fine. Kind of a dick. I wouldn't like him to be my master. He's kind of a dick. Jesse. Let's see here. Jesse's alright. He's Soldier Man like Cody, but like I think he actually gets like actual character in the Clone Wars. Whereas in the Clone Wars, Cody, outside of like the episode with Slick, just kind of just does nothing really. I'm gonna get so many people mad about my Cody slander. I'm sorry. Jun Sato or June? I think it's June Sato because I know that's how you pronounce June in Halo. I think it's June. June Sato. C tier. He's fine. His death scene's really cool. I like his death scene a lot. He's the one where it's like he crashes. You know, he sacrifices himself, but he like asks the crew like, "Do you want to do this or whatever?" Then like, "We're staying with you to the end." I think that was him. We're gonna put Jyn Erso in C tier. I like Jyn Erso. I think she's solid, but I feel like they could have done more with her as a character. There's not much else to really add there. K2SO, funny robot man, make me laugh. That's all I got. That's all I can say. What's this dude's name again? It's a cat. Kalini. Scary robot man, make me neutral face. I guess I do like how he just kind of like executes that one dude, like the main antagonist of the Civil War storyline in season 5. Solid. Kanan, dude. Let me tell you, I love Kanan so much. I think Freddie Prinze Jr. is a fantastic voice actor. I think he like nails his character. Like when I saw Rise of Skywalker in theaters and I heard Kanan's voice, dude, I was fanboying. To know that my boy Kanan got a fucking voice cameo in a movie, like that's just the coolest shit in the world. I was so hyped. That's so awesome. I love Kanan so much. He's great. His death is so sad. Oh god, name I cannot pronounce. Oh no, I can pronounce it. Cassius Constantine. This guy sucks. I know he was written to suck, and that's why you're supposed to be like, dude, you're an idiot when he dies in season 3, but like, he just sucks. Next we have Kyo Vinzi. Yeah, they're okay. They're whatever. I always found them to be kind of annoying in a way. I don't know. I like how they're a Force user though. I like that. Maybe they were on the Jedi Temple. They were on the Jedi Temple. They were in the Jedi Temple when Kylo Ren did the whole. Or I guess he didn't slaughter. He like. What was it? Like it was like a storm, but then like he got mad, and so, it's been a little bit since I've read The Rise of Kylo Ren. Ketso Anyo. I don't have an opinion on her. She's I always found her to be whatever. Kit Fisto. I love Kit Fisto. How can you not? I mean, the man he's smiling. The dude bangs Ayla Secura. He's like he's like one of the few Jedi who have banged, and they're like they're. I don't want to say they're cool with it, but they're like, if they did find out, they're probably just like, whatever, Kit Fisto, you're cool. Whatever, just don't do it again. Kit Fisto's the tank, dude. Claude. Why was Claude in so much of the marketing for Rise? I don't know why. I love Claude. Casca Reeves. Casca Reeves is she's a lot of fun. I don't think she's like interesting, but she's a lot of fun. I know Sasha Banks said she's not in season 3 of Mando, but I mean, she originally said that she wasn't in more than one episode in season 2, but she was in 2 episodes in season 2, so you cannot take her by her word. Hopefully we see more of her. Kylo Ren, what can you say? The man's a legend. I agree, the best character of the sequel trilogy. Fantastic. Adam Driver nailed the role. Love it. Love it. Love it. L3. I don't like L3. I don't like L3. It's not even like, I know there's like a lot of right-toids that were like, oh, she's like a feminist. Like, I don't care. I just find her annoying. I don't care about all that. I just find her annoying. Lando, come on. Objectively the biggest Chad in all Star Wars. How is Lando not gonna be an S tier? Lots Razi. Oh my! I forgot I put her on here. No opinion, honestly. I don't know why I put her on here. Her whole thing's like, I don't have a blaster. I got a weird vine whip thing, and I'm like, best friends with Ventress or something? I don't know. Princely Char. You know what? I was gonna put him in no opinion, but I'm gonna put him in D tier, which is an upgrade. I feel. Only for his appearances in the comics. In the Clone Wars, I just like whatever. But I think he's good in the comics, especially when this poor bastard dies. Rest in peace, Leia. Dude, how can you? I want to meet the one dude who has like a Star Wars tier list who has like Leia in like C tier or something. Like, how do you not have Leia in S tier? Fantastic character. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Connix. I'll talk about Connix a little bit later with Rose, but for right now, no opinion on her really. Oh, this dude. Yeah, this dude's the one I liked. Lyndon Javes. Yeah, I liked him a lot. He's my favorite of the Rebel cast in Squadrons. He's really great. Lobot. Oh, the Lando comic. Yeah, no, actually, I put him in the C tier. I like him. He's cool in the Lando comic. So I know this dude right here drives like a TIE Advanced prototype in Squadrons. So I guess like after the Inquisitors just kind of died out, they're like, they just gave away the rest of them to the top pilots. Makes sense. Laura Santeca, D tier, fine. I guess, like, I don't know, whatever. He's fine. Luke, how can you not have Luke in S tier? I know having the Last Jedi, but just gonna trigger some people. Which, if that's the case, please grow up. But yeah, he's great. Luke's great. Luke, how can you not love Luke? Luminara is. I kind of hate Luminara. I only hate her because she's just such a mean bastard. Like one of the Martez sisters in season 7 of the show, like the Clone Wars, where it's like, like they basically imply that it was Luminara, and she was like, "Yeah, your family's dead and your house is destroyed, but may the Force with you. You know, life sucks sometimes." Like, what a. That's worse than saying nothing. You're an asshole. Lux, D tier. maybe it's because when I was a kid, I was jealous of Lux. Because, like, 15-year-old me had the biggest fucking crush on Ahsoka. So maybe I was, like, jealous of, like, a cartoon character. But I've never liked Lux. I've always been like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Like, it's just, I don't know. I like how they brought him back, though, in Rebel Rising, I think it was. So that was cool, and they brought him back. I do like the more sympathetic Separatists, though. I like that. Mace Windu, put him in B tier, mainly for Shatterpoint, the novel. Shatterpoint's a great novel. Films in the Clone Wars, he's just kind of like whatever, but comics and whatever, and novels, he's great. Akith Tua, that's her name, the lady on Lothal. Yeah, kind of a fucking D tier, like whatever, she's fine. Same with I don't. No, honestly, I don't really like Maz at all. I don't really. It's weird because I don't really have like an excuse. I just like don't like her. I never found her very funny or interesting. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't have an excuse. I don't have like an argument. I just don't like her. I don't know. I know, like, the meme, people are gonna be like, oh, he's the meme. Which I can't even make fun of you for, because I have, like, Coleman Trebor, Boss Nass, and all that, and Claude and S tier. But I mean, those aren't me. Those are legit. But, Frogman, Meeber, Gaskin, I never really liked. I find him kind of annoying. I found that whole arc, honestly, that whole arc, the D-Squad arc, outside of Gregor, never was a fan of that. Never was a fan. Marin's gonna be here. Marin's great. Hopefully she's even better in Fallen Order. Fallen Order 2, I mean. Which is great, though. Dude, talk about a redemption. Pig Mayfield, put him in A tier. In Season 1, he's just kind of like a whatever character to me. Season 2, though, dude, after that one episode, like... What a great fucking character. What a tragic character. Like, the whole backstory thing. I love the little confrontation with that one admiral dude that's like... He worked with formerly. Great dude. Gideon 2 ATs in a row. I love Gideon Hask. He is such a bastard. I love him. He's such a bastard. I love him. Like, he's such a lovable, like... Dude, he's such an asshole, but like you love to. It's one of those characters you love to hate. He's great. I cannot wait to see more of him in Season 3. Mon Mothma, honestly, like no opinion on it. She's like whatever. Oh, what's his face? Morali Aval. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. This dude says his name like 10 times in the episode. Both the 4 episodes he's in. I kind of found him annoying, to be honest with you. I love that arc, to be honest. I love that arc. But he's the weakest part of that arc to me. I don't know. I just found him kind of annoying. Oh, lady from Mando Season 2. Morgan Elsbeth. I thought this character was from a novel that I haven't read yet. But no, she was made for the show. She's fine. Like, whatever. Better than her, like, guard, who's, like... I don't have him on here, but he was like, in the show, he was like, you're the Jedi and her fighting. Who's gonna win? Your side? My side? Like, what kind of dialogue is that? That's just not good. Miller Talzin, she's fine. Miller Talzin's fine. Nadar, E tier. There's one Star Wars content creator who I like, but he mentioned how he wished that, like, Nadar was, like, an Inquisitor in Rebels or something, and like lore wise that probably would work, but I couldn't take that seriously. Nadar to me was, I don't know, he was like an angsty teen, like a whatever. I want to prove myself. I don't know. Nadar, whatever. E tier. Nyanub, whatever this dude's name is, dude who like people were debating on who died or not. See, it's like the weirdest thing. In Rise of Skywalker, I'm putting D tier, but in Rise of Skywalker, people didn't know if he died. Like, you see him get zapped with electricity by Palpatine, which is very weird that Palpatine killed him, but and it's where you see him, like, whatever, in the Tantive 4, and initially I'm like, oh god, they killed him, but then, like, but then we don't see him actually die, or the Tantive 4 explode or anything like that, so it's like, oh, so he lived? But then, like, the novelization came out and was like, he's dead, he died, he blew up. But then people were saying, like, no, he didn't actually. And they're like, okay, so he didn't. But then, like, the author of the book was like, no, he did. And it's like, okay, did he die or not? You know? Whatever. I like the Ninth Sister. She's cool. She'd be cool. I love that scene in Fallen Order where, like, she says something. I love that line. I forget it. She calls him, like, Cal Trash or whatever. And he's like, I'm a Jedi. And she's like, is there any difference? Whatever. This is cool. Nuke Gunray, F tier, annoying and racist. Annoying and racist. Obi-Wan. Nah, who am I kidding? Let's be real here. F tier. I'm kidding. No. Obi-Wan's one of those characters that's like, come on, he's S tier. Like, whoever you want. Come on. Honestly, Omega's the only kid character from, like, Star Wars shows that I've watched the entirety of that I'm like, that don't annoy me. Like season 1 Ahsoka and season 1 Ezra, like, as I mentioned, I was never annoyed by Omega. She was solid. She was good. I should probably mention this now. I don't have Resistance characters on here, not because, like, I'm one of those dudes like fuck Resistance or whatever. I just haven't finished it. I watched like the first 5 episodes and I've yet to finish it, so I feel like it's unfair. Ula, I mean, no opinion. Same with 9. 9 is kind of like whatever. I should have put 10 on here. The Chad 10. Yeah, the Virgin 9 versus the Chad 10. Krennic, I love Krennic. I don't know what it is about Krennic. He's just so great. Krennic, he's got a presence to him. Every line he like, it's just so good. It's like music to my ears, dude. He's such a Chad. Padme in the Clone Wars and comics and novels and all that, B tier. If we're just going by the movies, D tier. But we're going for those ones as well, so B tier. I really like her and the stuff. Paige Tico. I'm gonna put Paige Tico in D tier. Normally I'd be like, I don't have an opinion on her, but I'm gonna put her in D tier just because, like, I mean, she did everything in her power to get those bombs out in the beginning of the last shot. Like, people don't like she fell like a good 15 feet on her back. Like, her spine was probably shattered at that point, dude. She's a tank. Rest in peace. Oh, Uncle Palps. Come on. Palpatine, along with, like, you know, Han, Obi-Wan, Luke, Leia, etc. They're all S. Like, they're always like default S tier. Come on, how can you not put them in S tier? Oh, Princess. Oh my God, what's her? Caroline, Princess Carolyn. Princess Carolyn. I'm stupid, from BoJack Horseman. I'll put her in D tier. I know that's not her name in the show. Her name in the show is Pili Moto. She's also in BoJack. I'm putting her only in D tier because I just like her relationship with Baby Yoda or Grogu. It's funny. Phasma's in B tier, and besides, like, the obvious, like, massive femdom energy she presents, she's, like, insanely, like, she's just an amazing character in the novel. She is such an asshole, but, like, her whole thing is that she just doesn't care about anything. She just wants to survive, and she will betray anyone. She'll kill anyone to get to that point. Which, I mean, I honestly wish that she lived and she was in the Rise of Skywalker. I might do, like, an episode 9 rewrite video one day, because I have like an idea of what I wanted to do with, like, Phasma. Because I think you could have had, like, a kind of redemption arc for Phasma, not a true redemption arc, because she'd still be like an asshole. But I feel like if she saw the First Order was collapsing, she would turn on the First Order immediately and be like, yo, I'll help you guys, just so as long as you don't throw me in prison or whatever. I think she would do that. I think she would. I would love to see that. But Phasma's great. Read her novel. She's and her comic miniseries for that matter. She's so great. Plo Koon. No, yeah, Plo Koon's cool. Plo Koon's cool. Poe. Love Poe. Poe is great. Oscar Isaac's a tank. How can you hate him? Poggle the Lesser. Put him in E tier. What are you saying, Bugman? Paul and Krell. Oh my god, everyone. Dude, get some epic upvotes on Reddit. Go to like the Clone Wars meme subreddit or whatever and be like, Paul and Krell sucks. You'll get like 1 trillion upvotes. Paul and Krell's a great character. Like, yeah, in universe he's an asshole and you hate him, but like, he's one of the characters you love to hate. Like, he's an insanely well written character. I love him. Easily Dave Filoni's best character. Sorry, Lee Everett fans, but I do not really care for Lee Everett's. Paul and Krell would... Lee Everett fans, you have to admit, Paul and Krell would kick his ass any day of the week. Prof's in D tier, because I want to put him in C tier because he's a bro. But I also want to put him in E tier because he's an idiot. Because he's like, my man, you did not have to say that and kill yourself and fall. You could have just kept your mouth shut. Granted, you still would have died, but like, I don't know, you gotta do that to yourself. Kiri, whatever, yeah, Kiwi. Kira, B tier. I cannot wait to see what they do with her in the comics. I cannot believe they brought her back. That's crazy to me. Qui-Gon, yeah, Qui-Gon B tier. He's cool. As a kid, I was like, same with Count Dooku. As a kid, I was always like, Qui-Gon, I don't care about him. But like as an adult, Qui-Gon's cool. Qui-Gon's really cool. Honestly, my favorite Liam Neeson character, period. Quinlan Voss. Quinlan Voss is cool. Mainly for the Legends, because outside of Dark Disciple, he's done, like, nothing in canon. Outside of, like, that one Clone Wars episode. But, yeah, in Legends, he's, like, fantastic. The whole comic series and stuff. R2-D2, S tier, come on, how can you hate R2? R4, P17. Dude, I have no opinion on R4, but rest in peace, R4. Dude, rip, because when Obi-Wan, New Hope's like, no, I've never had a droid. Like, dude, I get like the whole no attachments and no possessions and whatever, but like, my man, R4 served with you for 3 years. Why are you gonna do her like that? R5D4. I don't even know why I scrolled up for that. Just no opinion. Skippy the droid, hee hee hee. That's whatever. I can barely. Oh, that's R7. That's Ahsoka's droid. That it was like a no-name, whatever, in the first season of the Clone Wars, and they like randomly brought back in the final season in Bad Batch. I put her in D tier because like she's like these. She's like these two, but like unlike those two, she actually does something. She takes a bullet for Ahsoka. It's crazy. What a Chad. Oh, Ray Sloan. Ray Sloan's a tank. What? I was gonna say I hope to see more of her, but like, there's like a 99% chance that Snoke killed her. She's more than likely dead. Then we have Rafa, and honestly, I put Rafa in B. I really like Rafa. I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's her voice. Maybe it's like her attitude towards. I just like Rafa. She's just cool. I really like seeing her. Now, spoiler alert for the rest of this list, but I will admit I do agree with you. I don't like Trace. I think Trace is annoying, but I do like Rafa. Rafa's great. Rampart's great. Rampart is quite the bastard. Captain Antilles. Most people know this dude as like the first dude you play as in Lego Star Wars 2, the original saga. The original trilogy, I'm sorry. It's actually, I can't even say it's late. It's like 9 p.m. It's not late at all. No opinion. He's actually in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, here's the one character, Rayla Soul. No opinion on. She's kind of like Grace in that regard, where she's just like the Imperial one. I just was like, I don't remember you. I'm gonna do both these at the same time. I'm going to do Ray now because I mean you already saw where I put Ray. But Rex, I mean, what can you say about Rex? The dude's a genuine Chad, a tank. I mean, dude's fought through like 3 different wars. What a king. I say 3 because for whatever reason Wikipedia considers the like the Empire versus Rebels before A New Hope and Rogue One as like its own conflicts. And the Galactic Civil War is like its own things. Like I don't know. I guess they're different things. Like Rex is great. I love Rex. Rey's great. I agree in The Force Awakens she's a little bit like, you know, not too developed, but I think she gets a lot better in Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. I think she has some of the best outfits in the entire franchise, dude. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like that Octo outfit she has in The Last Jedi. That's in that like final outfit she has in the final scene in The Rise of Skywalker. Like, dude, that's the amount of swag you have to have to wear those. Like, just crazy. That's just crazy. But no, she's great. I do really like her. I think Daisy Ridley does a great job. I think she nails the performance. I think for what like she lacks in character, she makes up for it with charm. Like you'll want to see her win because she's just charming. She's just charming. She's a charming character. Oh my god. Yeah, the Phantom Menace's own Wedge Antilles. Rick Olid, the pilot man. No opinion on him. just kind of no opinion. Oh god. Riff Tamson. Yeah, the underwater the shark dude. D tier because I can't really remember much about his character. I just remember him being like, you know, like a standard nasty asshole, but like you had to have some kind of balls to like swim around and just like biting people's heads off and whatever like that. Come on. No. F. Nope. I do not like Rio Duritz. Do not care for him at all. Alright, Rose. F tier. No, I'm just kidding. Put her in C tier. Now what I meant by I was talking about Connex later, I'll talk about it now, is that with Rose, I think she's pretty solid in The Last Jedi. I don't love her in The Last Jedi, but I think she's, you know, solid enough job. But I wish they did more with her in The Rise of Skywalker because she's in that movie for like less than a minute. And like the argument they use is like we wanted to have a character that the audience already knew to like interact with Carrie Fisher and like whatever. It's like, you know, I get that. That's why you have Connix, though. Not only is she played by Carrie Fisher's daughter, but she's in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. She doesn't have the most prominent role in those movies, but even in The Last Jedi, she's like the only named character to like team up with Poe during his like mutiny in The Last Jedi. So like the audience would be decently well enough with her. I mean, you had Snap Wexley interacting with Leia, and casual audience don't know who that is. So like, I don't see why they couldn't have done that. But overall, Kelly Marie Tran is a national treasure, and Rose is great. She is good. She's a good character. Oh god, what? Okay, so Rook. I've never really liked Rook. I never really cared for him in Legends, and especially in canon. I thought he was just kind of like lame. Rush Clovis. Kind of like whatever. He's kind of a dick. Whatever. Ryder. Oh, this dude. This is the fall governor. We'll C tier. He's solid. He's a solid character. Sabe. Yeah, we'll put Sabe in C tier. Mainly for appearance in the Darth Vader comic that's currently ongoing right now. She's great in that. I don't really remember what she does in Phantom Menace too much. And I haven't read either of the Padme novels that are out now, like Queen's Peril and whatever. I don't think the third one's out yet, but I haven't read any of those yet. Apparently she's good in those. Apparently, is she in those? Yeah, she is in those. I think. Yeah. She is in those. I haven't read those yet, so I can't say what her character is in those. But apparently they reveal she's gay in those novels or something, because she has like the LGBT category on Wikipedia. So, Queen, I guess. Sabine. You know I love Sabine. I'm an S tier. Come on. Queen. Man whose name I can never pronounce. Seisin. no opinion on, honestly. Just kind of like whatever. Whatever. Savage got butchered, dude. Let me just say this. Put him in B tier. I would honestly put him in A tier. Problem is, like, look, I love the Darth Maul arcs in the Clone Wars, but Savage got done dirty in them because after Revival, which is the season 5 premiere for what it's called, I think it's Revival, but I could be wrong. After that, like, whole scene where he's like, you know, brother, we don't have to have like a master and apprentice thing. We just be brothers, you know. Maul's like, nah, bro. I'm the king. Shut the fuck up. And, like, he beats him up. Outside that one scene, like after that, Savage's development gets just like reduced to nothing. Like before that, in Monster and Witches of the Mist and Brothers, even in Revenge, like he's great. He's a great character. You really feel for him. But after that, he just gets turned into like the brute sidekick, and I don't know. I just feel bad for him. I think he had a lot of potential. I actually wish that in season 7, I wish that Maul wasn't using his old lightsaber that was like reforged. I wish he was using Savage's lightsaber because we don't know what happened to Savage's lightsaber. It was still on Mandalore as far as we know, and it would have been like a nice way for Maul to be like, you know, my brother, you know, his legacy lives on or whatever. I just figured that would be cool, or at least like the other portion, like his other half he put on was like came from Savage's lightsaber. I feel like that would be cool too. Saw Gerrera. Yeah, you want to talk about character like Saw Gerrera from B tier. Saw Gerrera in a lot of ways is kind of like Ahsoka to me, where like people keep saying like why did he have to pop up and everything, but with Saw I get the criticism more. Like, he's in Clone Wars, he's in Rebels, he's in Rogue One, he's in Fallen Order, he's in Bad Batch, and like, look, his appearances in all those make sense, but at some point it's like, all right, you don't have to like, come on, like even in Fallen Order, like I feel like anyone could have taken that role in Fallen Order. I mean, still good, still great performance for Forrest Whitaker, but I just, you know, Scorch. Cannot believe Scorch appeared in Bad Batch. Literally, right before I watched the episode with Scorch appearing in it, I thought to myself, like, cool if Delta Squad showed up. Just, my man Scorch walked in. Put him in a C tier. A B tier. He's actually my least favorite of the Delta Squad, but he's still good. Sebulba, disgusting. I hate the Dugs. I hate them. Trilla, the second sister. Put her in A tier. I really liked her in the game. She is a very cool character. It makes me sad we don't ever get to see her again. But I was gonna say maybe she appears as a Force ghost, but not. She'll probably appear as like a hallucination or something in the sequel. But she's good. The first game, she's good. I can't believe people thought. I thought she was Barriss too at first. I thought for sure she was Barriss. Seventh sister. Maybe it's because I'm biased because it's Sarah Michelle Gellar and I love her, but like I've always liked the Seventh Sister quite a lot. I really wish we got more of her. I feel like her and Fifth Brother were done dirty in season 2, where they just kind of like they appear like 3 or 4 times before the finale and then they die. I feel like they could have appeared more, you know. Sev. It is so strange to me that Sev in Legends had like his story was never followed up on. Like I know Republic Commando 2 was supposed to do something with it, like but like even in like the Commando novels, like it's just his fate is never resolved. Like I know it's like mentioned by some dude that like, you know, I thought I saw a clone or something like that, or like there's some like mention or hint that like Sev might be alive, but it's nothing concrete. Just weird to me. Shakti, Shakti put in C tier. She's cool. She was really cool in Force Unleashed. Really cool in that game. Outfit was a little extreme. I mean, like, yeah, it was hot, but like, in universe, it's like, Shakti, what are you wearing? Like, come on, why are you wearing that? You know, but she was cool in that game. Oh, this was my favorite character of Squadrons. I love this dude, Shen. I feel so bad for this dude from the B tier. Shen is just like he just wants to die. He's just constantly like, yeah, whatever, man. I will literally fight to my dying breath. I'm like all cybernetic and like all fucked up. My face is all burned and all that. My body's just scorched up. Like, dude, he's like the Darth Vader of TIE Fighter pilots. I feel so bad for him. He's great though. Shmi Skywalker. D tier. I don't really, not like knocking the character. I just don't have an opinion. Well, let me rephrase that. She should be in there, but I just don't have a strong opinion. She's just fine. You know, she's a solid job in the movie. This channel is a Shriv Stan channel. We will take no Shriv hate here, and if you do have Shriv hate, please leave.
If I die here, I'm glad you will too.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Snap Wexley, C tier. He's cool in the comics, but in the movies, he's just kind of like, hello, I'm kind of these films' Wedge Antilles, where I'm always there, except The Last Jedi, where I'm like not there at all for some reason. But I forget the I know the in-universe reason why he's not in The Last Jedi, but what was the out-of-universe like the real world scheduling or something? I don't know. Snoke. I really like Snoke. I know people are like, oh, he's like a puppet or something. I don't care. Snoke's great. Annie Serkis nails the role. I love it. Great job. Give us a Snoke novel, please. I'm begging you. Steela. See here. Maybe she go like being above, but it's been a while since I've seen the Civil War arc. Onderon. Like that whole story arc, so it's been a while since I've seen her, but she's good. She's solid, from what I remember. She actually had the balls to make a move on Lux, so get fucked Ahsoka, I guess. Sugi, whatever, how you pronounce her name. Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I do like how she's kind of like one of the more morally good bounty hunters. Size noodles, no. No, garbage. Tarful, no opinion. I have like no opinion on Tarful. Dude, Tarful got done so dirty for the longest time. Like until Fallen Order, he didn't really like appear in like any piece of media ever. The only things he ever appeared in really were like Lego Star Wars, where he wasn't even named Tarful. He was named Wookiee Warrior. Like, damn, like don't have to do him like that. And then it's like mentioned, I think like a Force Unleashed databank or something, that Tarful was like one of the Wookiees used to build the Death Star. So he's probably dead in Legends. Ramoth Tarkin, the not gay icon. I mean, he is gay, but like he should not be representing anyone. I really like Tarkin. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I really like Tarkin. Tarkin's great. He is debatable. I would make the argument at every character in Star Wars. I think Tarkin's the second most evil character in the entire franchise. Like, I think Palpatine's obviously the most evil, but Tarkin, I feel like, is just like this. Like, he's just immediately next, like on the line. He's like, yeah, I'm just like pure, unfiltered evil. Some people are like, oh, how is he gay or whatever? And it's like, dude, he can still be like attracted to people, but like. He's obviously gay but aromantic. He just hasn't had romantic relationships. Malachus, Terra Malachus. Insert the prequel meme. Surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. I was not expecting like this dude to show up at all. Was not expecting to have like a non-Inquisitor boss fights in a Fallen Order. And it is great. He gets like one of the worst fates ever though. He gets like buried alive. Like, it's horrible. Tech, honestly, we're putting him in D tiered Cody and all of them because Tech's the only one with Bad Batch just like hasn't gotten like any development at all. I hope they give him development. Oh, Teresa Carril. I really like her. She is honestly probably put her in A tier. I really like her. I actually would like to see her more. If she shows up in Mando season 3, I think that'd be pretty dope. She's pretty cool. She's just like such a bastard. She's just such a loyalist to the Empire. You gotta love it. There is like no redeeming her though. She's just very bad. The armorer, realistically speaking, probably like the one of the final antagonists of the Mandalorian. 100%. Put her in C tier. She's fine. Oh god, the Mortis gods. Daughter. Eh. Father. Eh. Like, they're fine. They're whatever. And then, the son. I'm a little biased at Sam Witwer. Also gets, like, stuff to do for the most part. The father and daughter to be just like, you know, whatever. Thorn? Thorn gets in with Cody, because Thorn's one of those characters that, like... Again, with Cody, cool armor. He has, like, a badass final stand, but character-wise, he's just, like, loyal soldier, man. So I don't really, like, you know... Nothing wrong with that. It was really bad. His death was really badass and all that, but, like, I've seen people that are like, Thor, dude, like, A tier or whatever. Like, no, he's fine. Thrawn, I love Thrawn. I know people are like, I know Thrawn's like the cool thing to hate now, but I really like Thrawn. Thrawn's great. Oh god, no opinion first and foremost, but that's honestly, she could have had Pride's role in The Rise of Skywalker. You didn't really need Pride. This is that's right, Tishra Kedia. She's the lady in the First Order that was like kind of like fourth in command. She was the one who was like, Suri found the thing on like the necklace from Pisana, and Kylo Ren's just like, Panada bread. That's crazy. I love that place. She's like, nah, dude, that's not what I said, dumbass. And he's like, well, don't insult me, dick. So yeah, that's kind of weird to call a woman a dick. That's kind of a weird insult. But yeah, she's whatever. Beckett. I actually like Beckett. Beckett is good. Honestly, it's really obvious in hindsight, but I was surprised when he betrayed everyone. I don't know why. It's really obvious, but when I saw Solo for the first time, I was like, what? No, that's crazy. Don't like Toto. Don't like Toto. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh, two Fs in a row. Toro Calican. Everyone I know who's watched The Mandalorian agrees that the Gunslinger is the worst episode in the show. And this dude does not help that episode at all. Trace, put her in E tier. She gets better in the Bad Batch, but I do agree in the Clone Wars she's just kind of annoying. Tristan Wren, that's fine. He's fine, I guess. I like how when we first meet him, he's an Imperial Super Commando. That's it. That's cool. Typho, B tier. Just kidding. I actually have no opinion on Typho. Man was literally written into the plot because, like, Panaka's actor couldn't make it or something. I forget what it was exactly, but his role was supposed to be Panaka's. But for whatever reason, the actor couldn't come back, or something like that. And they were like, all right, just make a new character. He's Typho. Uncle Owen, C tier, with the potential of B tier, depending on how the Kenobi show goes. But considering how Kenobi's going off worlds, I don't know how much of Uncle Ben will get. But I really like Uncle Ben in the comics, where like he just kind of tells Obi-Wan, like, "You ever come here again, I will kill you. Like, do not put my family in harm's way." Like, he does not give a shit about Obi-Wan's like mission or whatever. Dude does not care. Ursa Wren. Yeah, C tier. She's cool. She is a solid character. Val? Or, no, it's Val or... Yeah, it's Val. I thought it was Vel for some reason. D tier. She's fine. They did her dirty. I feel like she should have lasted. She should have been, like, killed in, like, the castle raid, I feel like. I don't think she should have been killed in the first, like, job. Varco Gray. I don't know what it is about Varco Gray, but I love him. I love Varco Gray. It's probably his voice actor. I think his voice actor does a phenomenal job. I mean, there's a reason they brought him back just to do Rampart. Like, he's just crazy. Crazy good. I mean, they give him a short film, for God's sakes. He's awesome. Oh, Vibe Marathi. Yeah, I don't... to be fair, I haven't read the sequel to Phasma, Outpost Spire. I think I'll put it on screen right now. That novel, which her and Cardinal appear in it. I know what happens in that novel, but just going off my one appearance for her in Phasma, I found her kind of annoying. She came off as like a bad MCU protagonist, where they're constantly joking and doing the thing. I don't know, not a fan. Speaking of not a fan, nope. Wad is his name? Yeah, no, Walk 47 from the D Squad. Do not care. Annoying, dumb, makes me frown. What Tambor? D tier. What Tambor is such a funny character. I love his design. It's such a goofy design, like the weird like voice thing. It's great. They cut him out a lot in the season, in the Bad Batch, like the original Bad Batch arc in the Clone Wars in season 7. I don't know why they cut like his role, like appearances in that. It's weird. All right, so Watto's going in S tier because the meme. Watto's a meme. He is funny. But he's also very anti-Semitic and racist. Yeah, he's funny. He's the meme. Haha, he's such a dumb character. But like, he is literally I guess a floating Jewish stereotype. It is not good. Not good. But he is funny though. He is funny how bad he is though. So he's going next tier. Waxer. I'm in C tier. Waxer's death's really sad. I was not expecting that as a kid. Like, Waxer, the dude whose only other appearance was like... Well, I guess he appears in the Geonosis arc, but like... His only appearance was like, you know, helping out the kid, Numa. Like, forgot to put on this list. Whatever. I was sad. That made me really upset. Wedge gets B tier exclusively... No, actually A tier. He gets A tier exclusively because of Legends. If it wasn't for Legends, he'd be like in D tier. Because like he shows up in the original trilogy. He doesn't really do too much in those movies. Shows up in the Squadrons, which was cool, and makes a cameo, basically a cameo appearance in Rise of Skywalker. That's kind of it. Oh wait, no, he isn't. He is also in Resistance Reborn. That is true. Wicket, no opinion. That's not true. I never hated the Ewoks. I've always been like whatever about them. Wolf gets C tier just because of his appearance in Rebels. Like, he's cool. He's kind of like Cody in the Clone Wars, where he just kind of like, for the most part, he's just like Soldier Man. Just fine. Again, I keep saying that because I know people are gonna be like, telling me Cody sucks. I'm just saying. I'm saying he's fine. That's not what I'm saying. But in the Rebels, when they gave him that PTSD thing where he's like really paranoid that the Jedi are gonna come and kill him for what he did, I think that was very, very cool. Not cool, but you know, it was a good character thing. It does suck that Wolf's probably the only one of the three in Rebels to have like committed Order 66. Well, I guess Rex did too, to an extent, but you know what I mean. Wrecker funny. That's all I gotta really say. And when Omega's mad at him and he gets sad, I get upset. Oh god, Wolf, you're Lauren. Yeah, C tier. Can I have a whatever? They kind of forget about this dude. Like, after season 2, he just kind of like stops appearing in the Clone Wars until like the final season where he's like a cameo. I think. Maybe he appears in all the entire, like, every season. I just forget. I know he's in Rebels for like one episode. And he's in A New Hope and dies. RIP. Zian. I only put Zian on here because she reminds me of Harley Quinn, and that makes me smile. That's all I'm gonna say to that. But character-wise, she's like whatever, D tier. She's kind of cartoony, but she has potential. Yaddle, I mean, come on. I mean, Yaddle's like the sex appeal character. Like, I mean, come on, man. No, but jokes aside, I don't like, you know, I gotta put Watto in E. In F. It doesn't feel right having him, and that's. But yeah, Yaddle's just kind of like whatever. She does have stuff to do in Legends, not too much, but she has stuff. So is Jarl Poof, but Jarl Poof's also a Chad. Jarl Poof, a little weird character. We'll save Yoda for last. Zam Wessel, fine. I like her in the Bounty Hunter game a lot, but other than that, it's kind of whatever. Zay Versio, wasn't really too big on her. Kind of found her not annoying, but kind of just like, like you should have died in the crash. Zeb at C tier. I was gonna put Zeb in B tier because I do like Zeb. I mean, I like all the characters in C tier, but like Zeb is just like after the honorable ones in season 2, or the episode with the other of the others of his species that appear. Which episode comes first? Whatever, whichever one of those episodes is the last one to air in season 2. They just like stop giving him like development. Like they just kind of were like, all right, halt on Zeb. That's it. And the only other showcase episode he had was Warhead, which, contrary to popular belief, was not a filler episode, but it was close. Zero the Hutt be like, I'll go to an F tier. Zero sucks, not good. Oh, Zori Bliss. For a small appearance in Rise of Skywalker, I liked her enough. She was solid in that movie. I saw some dude on Twitter going like, "You can be like $1,000. You can name this character." Like, who is this character? Like, bro. And I felt kind of sad because I'm like, I know that's Zori Bliss. She was cool. She had these cool little like flintlock blasters. Like, okay. And then Zuckuss, like Forlom, I got like no opinion on. Just kind of whatever. Kind of whatever. And then Yoda. C tier. Yoda, to a lot of people, is like an instant S. I don't know. Yoda didn't do too much for me. He's alright. Like, I like him fine enough, you know? Like, Star Wars isn't the same without him, but like, I don't need a Yoda show or a Yoda novel or whatever. His backwards way of talking can kind of get annoying to me at times. I do love him in the original trilogy. I do love him in The Last Jedi. He's fine in the Clone Wars. He's fine in the prequels. I do like Crazy Herbert Yoda a lot more than like proper Jedi Master Yoda, to be honest. Like I prefer like original trilogy onward Yoda to prequel and High Republic Yoda. Although he's fine in the High Republic, I don't dislike him by any means. I'll try to move this as quick as I can. I kind of goofed because I realized I missed a couple characters, and I'm gonna get like a million comments saying where are all these characters. So I'll rank them right now. So this is the last bit of characters I'm adding. I'm recording this section the next day. It's currently 3 in the morning on Christmas Day, so that's that. Uchi, who is as you may know, the iconic terrifying dude from Rise of Skywalker. And honestly, I'll put him in C tier because he has no role in the movie. Well, he has a kind of role in the movie. He's dead, but like in the Darth Vader comic that's going on right now, he's great. He's really, really good. Do we have Unkar Plot? Yeah. I'll put him in D. I was gonna put him in E. Yeah, I will put him in E because outside of the quarter portions, like meme or whatever. He's not like, it's not really notable. He serves his purpose fine in the plot, but Addie Gallia, D tier. She's fine. She's like, I don't know. She's cool in the Jedi Starfighter game. Which, fun fact, I bought a copy of Star Wars Starfighter at Blockbuster. You can tell how old this is. Not Blockbuster, I'm sorry. It had GameStop at my local mall when I was like 10 or something. And when I got home, I opened the disc, like the box, and it was Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, but it was in the Starfighter box. I think I still have it. I do still have it. Yeah, look at it right now. It's like very strange. I can't believe they sold that to me. It had like a Blockbuster rental sticker. So somebody put a Blockbuster copy of Jedi Starfighter in a case of Star Wars for Star Wars Starfighter and just gave it to GameStop. Like, and I got it. But yeah, I did Gallia. She's alright, I guess. She gets like a really brutal death though. Savant like stabs her chest with horns. It's crazy. Klieg Lars. Everyone go follow the Klieg Lars Twitter account. Put a screenshot of it right now. Very funny. Put in D tier. Sorry, Klieg Lars fan. Crix Medine, no opinion. Yeah, no opinion on it. Like he has like some appearances in Legends, but I actually like cannot remember a single one of them. Except for I think he's in one of the X-Wing games. No, I'm sorry, not X-Wing, like one of the Rebel Assault games. Darth Plagueis. I mean, if we talk about canon, like there's like nothing to him. But I'll just his Legends appearance. You know, he's cool. He's cool in Legends. Darth Plagueis is cool. Eith Kalk has such a shitty end of the stick. I'm putting him in D tier because his character to me is not like that interesting. But like, man, dude, his one big role in the Clone Wars is to get tortured, and then when he like escapes and like he lives his life, he escapes Order 66. But it has like a kid. But then like, as the kid's born, like the kid's like 9 months old or something, Vader shows up, murders him, and I think even his wife, and then they just like abduct the baby and I assume either killed it or turned it into an Inquisitor. It's very he got a really bad end. EVA4D, General Grievous is a droid, like Dr. Droid. Put him in E tier. He's all right. That's like put him in E tier. He's just like a. I mean, he's all. I don't know. I'm kind of. He's just. I'm not really. I don't have too much of a strong opinion on him. He's funny for what he is. I think in Legends he's like revived, like like Grievous rebuilds him, but he might still be dead in canon. I don't know. Oh god, the Orn Freetaw, the dude who was so fat that when he was shot in the head, he survived. Crazy. F. I hate him. I do hate him. Pons? We're putting Pons in D tier. I'm tempted maybe C tier because in season 2 when he dies, like, dude, they got a gun to his back and he doesn't care. He doesn't fucking flinch. He's like, yeah, whatever, dude. You gonna shoot me? Shoot me. Kind of a badass move. Porkins. Come on, how can you hate Porkins? Porkins is a king. I mean, sure he dies, but you know. You guys have seen Fallen Kingdom. The kings die sometimes. That's not true, but he survives. And he has like a kid. I think. Yeah, he does. Proxima. Disgusting worm creature. E. I actually don't really like her. I like the practical effect of her, but like her as a character, eh. Ren. It's a big one I missed. B tier. I love how Ren is just like this larger than life. Like he acts like he's this like awesome guy. Like, yeah, I'm pretty cool, dude. I'm like the coolest guy in the world. Like, I love it. I'm pretty much like the top dog. Like, he's so overly dramatic and like so high of himself. He has such an ego to him. But like, he's just kind of. I mean, he has skill, but like, you know, he's not like, you know, crazy good. I'm very interested to see what he's gonna do in the Crimson Reign arc that's going on in the comics right now. So, it's very interesting. Oh, Rue Scott Melshi. He's like the lost member of Rogue One. He appears at the beginning of the movie. He's the dude that like cuffs Jin when they rescue her from Wabashi. They have that turbo tank. And then he just like disappears for the rest of the movie. Then he shows up at the end with like the rest of the Rogue One members. It's a shame. But I mean, actually, honestly, probably put in no opinion because I don't really have an opinion on him really. I mean, maybe he had more lines or something in like a different cut of the film. Shara Bay, Poe's mother. She is pretty good. Actually, we'll put a B here. She's pretty good. She is pretty cool. For some reason, I thought she and Luke were gonna like hook up or whatever in Shattered Empire, but I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't. No. Chancellor Valrome, the dude from the Phantom Menace, who makes like a brief appearance in the Clone Wars. He looks really weird in that. No opinion. Absolutely none. This poor dude just gets like destroyed. I have no excuse. I don't know why I didn't have Ki-Adi-Mundi on here. I don't know why. Ki-Adi-Mundi is such a weird and inconsistent character. And I say that because like in the Clone Wars he's portrayed as like this nice dude. But like in lore he's kind of a douche. Like, for one, he's allowed to marry as many wives as he wants. Like, I see, like, because his species is dying, so he's allowed to, like, you know, fuck, basically, and have sex to repopulate his species. But he has, like, a bunch of wives and kids. But, like, he doesn't love any of them. He's just kind of like, whatever. And I get, like, you know, attachment and whatever. But, like, damn, dude, that's cold. And even then, like, in the Clone Wars, like, he showed me, like, chill and nice in the Geonosis arc. But by the end of that, like, the show, like, when Ahsoka's, like, afraid or whatever, dude, Ki-Adi-Mundi's like, no, you're guilty, dude. You're guilty. There's no way. No way you're not guilty. Like, goddamn. Not a second, like, thought. Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi's a bit of a dick, but I do like him. I'm gonna throw up that thumbnail of, like, Ki-Adi deserved to be shot on here. I'll link the video in the description. I forget the YouTuber's name. But I love that thumbnail so much. And here are the two that I said I forgot. Numa. Here's the aged up Numa from Rebels. And I'm going to put her in D. I mean, she's a kid. She's, you know, standard kid character. Like, yeah, whatever. Actually, you know, we'll put her in no opinion because, you know, she's like standard kid character. I don't know, I have like no opinion on that. But then when she reappears in Rebels, she doesn't really have any lines. I think she speaks a couple times, but for the most part, she doesn't really say anything. The most we really get is that she's wearing like, obviously it's not like Boiler or Waxer's armor, but like a piece of like yellowish clone armor on her shoulder, which is a nice touch. I like that. And then 10. Dude, talk about tragic deaths. Dude, it was so... In Bad Batch, Echo's like in the episode when they're in the droid factory, the droids start helping the Bad Batch. Echo's like, never thought I'd see the day the battle droids were helping me. Dude, I'm sorry, you can forget 10 and his trio of like battle droids that helped like break you into the Citadel. Like, you really gonna forget those dudes? They died for you, brother. What's wrong with you? That's harsh. Tem deserved better. Tem didn't die for you to forget him. I know I won't. Here be the list. You mad? You mad at some of these placements? You happy about these placements? I don't know. It's whatever, I guess, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know you. You don't know me. It's fine. This is fun. Sorry about the Lego Iceberg not being done. I was kind of burnt out because I've been making 1.5 to 2 hour long videos every month since like March or like March or April. I think March. It's when the Transformers one was released, and it's gotten tiring making them. But it will be made. It will be out by next month, and I have a lot of plans for 2022. I have a lot of plans. I think you'll like those plans. Hopefully you will. I'll still make icebergs. Don't get me wrong. We're on the COD remaster still happening. The Fate iceberg, Steins Gate iceberg, Spider-Man 2 iceberg's happening a lot sooner than I thought. I was having a lot of fun researching for it. That's probably gonna come out in March. I'm not gonna give up, or not for March. That's probably coming in February. I might do that honestly before the COD iceberg because I really like Spider-Man iceberg. It's just great. Yeah, but also thank you for 400k on views on the Spider-Man iceberg. That means the whole hell of a lot to me. And I hope you guys have a great day. What are your favorite Star Wars characters? Do you like Star Wars? Do you don't? I don't know, man. And oh yeah, this will come out on Christmas. Oops. Yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess, or Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate. Hope you guys have a good one. Keep safe, and what a year 2021's been. It's been a fucking hell of a year.
Take me to him! Take me to the son of a bitch! Take me to him! Come on! Go! 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 Go!